Hi, it's Justin with Serra Acura. Now that you've done your research and saw what the 22 MDX is all about, now it's time to kind of dive into and see what the different packages are and what equipment comes in those different packages. This video is going to cover specifically what comes in the Aspec trim level on the all-new 2022 Acura MDX. Okay, the Aspec package is primarily an appearance package, but it does include a couple different options, which are nice that I'll talk about here. But I'm just going to go specifically of what's above or what's included in this Aspec package. So I'm not going to get into what comes in the technology package or standard on the MDX. Only going to talk about what comes on that Aspec package. Starting up front here, we have the black trim that you see around the grill, that diamond pentagon grill, that black trim, that is part of the Aspec package. So that would normally be chrome on the other models where it is black here. Also inside the grill, that is a matte finish. That diamond pentagon grill is a matte finish versus a chrome finish, or I'm sorry, a gloss black finish on the technology package and the other models. Also, when we get down below here, they also have the fog lights, which are part of that package, and those LED fog lights. And normally that would just be a black piece in there, but they do add those fog lights along with the jewel light headlights, which have a dark tint in behind them versus more of a silver or chrome in the regular MDX or the other trim packages. Then obviously up front here we have those shark gray 20-inch alloy wheels, and that's part of that Aspec package. They all come with that same wheel in that Aspec package. You have the Aspec badging that's on the fenders on all the Aspec models. And then as we move down the side, you can see the trim that runs along there, instead of being chrome, is a black trim that runs along there, and also around the windows. So this would normally be chrome, that trim piece that runs along there, and it is all black on the Aspec model. So it really gives it a neat look, really sporty. As we go back out here, you can see all that black trim. It's a gloss black trim on all those parts. And then as we move around to the back of the car, again, same thing. That rear piece that runs right along the edge of the bumper, it gives a nice character line, is black, gloss black, as well as the emblem is black in the middle, all part of that Aspec package. And then you have the Aspec badging on the back of the vehicle, right in the back there. A little bit different diffuser down at the bottom, rear diffuser down at the bottom in the back. But other than that, that's the difference as far as the exterior goes on the Aspec package, and it's primarily an appearance package, but it really gives it a neat look with those wheels, the black trim that runs along there, black around the windows, gives it a great look. Okay, as we move into the interior here, this is where it really starts to stand itself apart even more. Is you'll notice that it has this really cool red stitching that runs all the way through, and I'll try to get a good picture of that, but that stitching runs all the way down through along there, double stitched along here, along the doors, and then also in the seats. So this is a leather with the Ultrasuede middle. So that's an Ultrasuede in the middle with leather seats, and then that stitching that runs all the way up and around the seat. On this one, it has this is the ebony interior, the black interior, so that stitching is red. If you were to get the red interior, you will have black stitching, so they do kind of make that contrast. But that stitching, again, also runs along the dash and also on the steering wheel. But I'll show you how it kind of runs along that dash all the way around, and then even along that glove box down along here, and all the way around the console. So the red stitching kind of throughout the car, even on this center armrest console here, red stitching all the way around. Okay, and then you have that stitching on the steering wheel as well as a flat bottom steering wheel, which is really cool. It has the Aspec badge right there in the middle, and then it's flat on the bottom of it, and that's not giving you a very good picture. So I'm going to kind of come out there a little bit, and you can see how that steering wheel is flat on the bottom. Really a cool, neat steering wheel. Great feel to it. Has a little bit of a texture in the leather all the way around there. That's on the interior. The other thing that it also includes on the interior, and this is going to be a little bit hard to get, is the headliner. Let me open that top, try to get a little more light. Is all black on the Aspec. So where you have a lighter interior headliner on the other trim packages, all the Aspecs have a black headliner, which gives it a neat look, depending if that's what you like. Some people prefer that, other people don't, but it definitely gives you a sporty look. There's a little bit more light. You can see that seat with that Ultrasuede in the middle, which is really comfortable. It's soft. It is actually really durable, and it really keeps you in place in the seat, and that's what it's designed to do, keep you from sliding around the seat, so you get the best of both worlds there. So then the other features that you have in that Aspec package are the aluminum pedals down at the bottom. So the sport pedals, which are really cool. You can see those as I kind of zoom out there and get my foot out of the way. And then also a couple of the features then that you get along with that package, one of which being the heated and ventilated seats. So now we have heated and ventilated seats versus just the premium model or the tech, which will just give you the heated seats. So you get that nice auto setting, and then the heated and ventilated seats. And I'm not getting a good picture of that, but give you an idea of how that looks. Again, driver and passenger side, heated and ventilated seats. Okay, and so the last feature that comes in that Aspec package, or the last thing that they change versus the other models, is the aluminum trim has a little bit different pattern in it. They call it a geometric pattern, and it's a little bit harder for me to get a picture of, but it really gives it a neat texture, and that runs all along those door panels, comes across the dash there, and then runs all the way across the other side of the dash, and it really gives it a nice look. It is a cool trim, accent trim, and it is actually aluminum, and that's one of the things that Acura's done with a lot of their materials, is kind of what you see is what you get. So if it's metal piece, it's actually metal, and that's, you see that all the way throughout the vehicle. But that trim piece there is a metal piece, and aluminum piece, and it really gives it a nice sporty accent or appearance for the vehicle. And the last feature that comes part of that package is Acura's signature ELS 3D premium audio system with 16 speakers and 710 watts. And this is phenomenal. It is an incredible audio system. And if you've watched some of the reviews, read some different articles written about it, there isn't one that goes by that someone doesn't mention the ELS Studio 3D surround sound system. It is incredible, and they do that with 16 speakers, several of which being up here in the ceiling, and I can barely get a good light on that, but you got speakers right above me here in the ceiling, in the front and in the back there. Speakers all along there. There's also a subwoofer in the rear of the vehicle. You got tweeters in the door, in the A-pillar, as well as speakers down in the doors on both sides, up by the armrest, as well as down below there. And it is incredible audio system, made for 3D music. And if you've never listened to that or downloaded that, you need to. It is absolutely phenomenal. And that's probably one of the biggest and favorite features of this package as you move up, and it's only available on the Aspec and the advanced trim level. Again, with 710 watts, it's just a you got to listen to it. You're going to spend many a days sitting in your driveway listening to the finish of that song, because it's just an incredible sound and clarity, and like it says, it surrounds you, and it's so crisp and so clear. But you got to experience it for yourself. Okay, there you have it. That's what comes in that Aspec package. It does not, I did not talk about what comes standard on the MDX. I did not go over the features that come in that technology package. The Aspec is above the technology package, so everything you get standard and then everything you get in the technology package, this adds on top of it or replaces. For example, the audio system being upgraded as you move up through those trim packages. So again, you got to get behind the wheel of this thing. It's a phenomenal vehicle to drive. It is just an amazing, well-rounded sport utility vehicle, and you got to see what it's all about. Again, it's Justin from Serra Acura, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.